Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma. Oh, another one. Yo, it's the morning and I just realized I did absolutely nothing to warm up my voice. So whatever state it is in today is what you are getting. It's just one of those things. Does it cross your mind or not? Do you remember to do your warm-ups? I didn't. I didn't remember to do my warm-ups. I just had so much other stuff to squeeze in before I started streaming. Doing lots of little jobs. We are over at Skizz's base. We're going to build a storage system over here today. This is the area that we have been designated. And yeah, we're gonna build him storage, right? The only thing is, I didn't bring any supplies with me, so the first thing we do is head back home to get supplies. But this is the location right here, if you're familiar with Skizz's setup, which has naughty inhabitants in it. Skeletons, one might say. Let's go over here. Perfect, you were just trying to learn how to build a copper golem storage system. Well, let today be a tutorial on how. We're going to do that. We're going to finish the bamboo farm from yesterday, and then I don't know. I'm a build Skizz storage system. Are you transforming into a storage system? No. I'm building him one. Should we tell Xisuma about what the other hermits think of his stream torch yesterday? Sure, yeah. I got to watch all of 10 minutes of the stream day yesterday. So, I don't know anything that's gone on. Am I still a little sick? Says 1000 ping. I don't recall saying I was sick yesterday. I haven't been sick for a long time, so I think... Wait, I added in the word still. What is wrong with me? It isn't in there. Are you a little sick? Why does my brain do that? I added in an extra word. I'm not a little sick. I'm just fine. I have a stash of wood somewhere. Actually, I know what it is. We can get 3 wood for this project because we get 3 wood now. So we're going to use mangrove wood to make chests. Probably use mangrove wood for trapdoors and all that sort of stuff, right? Then we need copper golems, which I'm low on. In general, I need to make a bunch, so we'll go grab... Let's see, copper blocks. And pumpkins. Then we need mud blocks, of which I don't think I have a lot. So we'll start off by making some. This would be a perfect time to drink some tea, actually. Say tea, I've got a coffee today. Any plan to prank other hermits? Not at the moment, no. So, mangrove woods. I'm thinking through all the different elements. Actually, glass. Glass is something that I usually use a fair bit of. And I happen to be making some glass for another project. So I think getting my hands on more sand might be on the cards today. Because I'm going to need that. Alright, so there's mud, there's golems, hoppers, you know, I've got iron. We got wood for chests from the mangrove. Let's sleep in a bed. What else do I need on this storage system? That's kind of it. That's kind of the beauty of it, right? Like, it doesn't take a lot. You were watching Ren mess with the stream torch. I caught a little bit of Ren streaming. That's all I saw yesterday. About 10 minutes of Ren. Am I a Yorkshire or English breakfast kind of tea man? Twinings. Twinings would be my brand. Here it is. This shop right here. Shadow Fairy says, when are we finding out what the mushroom biome will be used for? Let me answer your question, Shadow Fairy, and put your inquisitive mind to rest. You'll find out when you find out. Which is not today, and it's not yesterday, and it might be tomorrow, but it'll definitely be some point in the future. Right, that should be more than enough wood to build this system. The next thing we're going to do, is slap our face into a block. Yo, Rebling Phoenix, thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. Appreciate it. Saw that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, son. Slow down, son. The eggs have been hatching. Almost all of them. I think we can remove these safety barriers now. They look a little squashed up in there. Very carefully removing these. Very good, very good. All of these ones are hatched. And now the turtles should no longer be escaping because they have no way to escape, apparently. And they now have water, so they would... Look at... They love it. They need a little bit of chill time. Oh yeah, it's kind of like on my list at some point to come back here and clean up the damage the turtles made. Those turtles ended up in those pens. They all went to the water. They went over there, and over there. But we'll do some cleanup if we have the time in this area. And you, my friend, I think I need to make you a home far, far away where I can't hear you. That, like, whenever I'm in my base, I just hear this noise in the background. It's like, ugh. You're stuck on the never loading screen for 2 minutes. Who cursed you? Sounds like your game might be in a bit of a bother. Alright, wood, glass... Oh yeah, mud. Let's drop off these bits and then go get some mud. Hi Xisuma, it's so weird. I'm not used to streaming early, always at PM. It's 12 PM. Hey, I stream early. Do this on the weekend quite often. Me making happy gas sound is funny. Good. Good. It's not funny when I hear that sound in my bass all the time. I'm like, oh, please give it a rest. Right. We're 7 minutes in. Do you know what this means? It's time to warm up my hands. My hands are always cold. Here's how I do it. Put that on there. Aim here. Right, I need my phone. So my phone, okay, you know, like, this is just the marvels of modern technology, ladies and gentlemen. Smartphones, okay? This is what they were really invented for, right? You know, oh, it can connect to the internet and take pictures and videos and... no. This is what it's for, right? I can put my phone on my keyboard just so that it holds down the shift button. Then I can shift and right click and press F3 and T, take my hands away from the keyboard, and it's doing the job for me. I mean, technology, right? This is what smartphones are made for. Glorified paperweights. Oh my god. So I got a hot cup of tea, and it is warming my hands. Beautiful. Phone are used to warm hands and be AFK in Minecraft. I tell you what, if my phone heated up to warm my hand, that would be nice when I hold it. I usually, this time of year, you go outside, you got your gloves on, and then you have to take them off to use your phone, and then that, you know, your hand's cold before you know it. Multicolor uses a heavy steel weight to do it. Yeah, I don't have anything particularly suitable, other than like using the corner of the phone to hold down the key. So I just rock and roll with it. If your phone heats up, be wary of its battery. Yeah, or your CPUs. Like if you're doing something CPU intensive on it, that could heat it up. Heat source next to a battery can be thermal runaway. True, there's a risk there, isn't there? Yeah. How about a guitar on the keyboard? That sounds reasonable. Rainbow Fish, that, you know what? You're on the right track there. I should get another desk and put the desk on my keyboard, which is on a desk, and then just the corner of that desk holds down the shift key. Might also break it. Why did I get a water bottle? Okay, that is one break. One break. I don't know why that happened. Slight server lag or something, who knows? Get yourself electric hand warmers. Best invention I made this winter. I've got myself some electric inner gloves. And fun story for you, right? It's not a fun story. It's a boring consumer story. Boring consumer story for you. Brought some on Amazon. Went for medium because I measured my hands and they were a little bit tight. So I wanted to send them back. Now, usually they give you a bunch of options, but the only option they give me was Royal Mail will pick this up tomorrow. Boring consumer story. Yeah, I know. Did Royal Mail come and pick it up? No. Did they come and pick it up the next day? No. Like, a week went by where every single day it would tell me they'd pick it up tomorrow and no one came. So I went through Amazon's support system, actually got in touch with a person, and they basically said, you're a loyal customer. You know, they're not going to slag me off, are they? You know, they're not going to be like, oh, you shady. Oh, we don't want you on Amazon anymore. Of course they're going to talk nice to you. Of course I'm a valued customer. Anyway, I've been using Amazon for a long time to buy stuff, so it kind of, like, the more I thought about it, it didn't surprise me. Anyway, they just said keep the product and we'll refund you. And I kind of thought, yeah, like I can see how that factors into their business model. You know, if you've got a customer who's a frequent shopper and you just don't have a way to deal with this problem, just, you know, it's like a small write-off in the big picture of things, you know. Bezos isn't going, oh, I lost £99 there. By the way, these cost £99, right? This is proper kit for when I go skiing. So, now I've got two pairs. I've got a large, which fit me a little better than the medium. But yeah, they are like battery... They got batteries in them, and they keep your hands warm because they got heated stuff in them. Yeah, they keep your hands warm. They're for when I go skiing, but honestly, I could probably use them more often than not because I have cold hands. Buchanan says, I'll take the medium off you then. Well, I'm going skiing with family next year. So between us, I'm sure someone will make use of them. Can people hear the music, says King Arcanus? Let me check that. Oh, there we go. What's weird is that it doesn't appear on the broadcast meter at the moment. Yo, can. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why it doesn't appear on the meter. But I can hear it. Alright, now we got muds, and that's probably more mud than we need, but we'll take it. Some kind of electro thing. It's like ambient synth. Monkey All says, if someone was to redeem the face reveal shop, would you follow through with it? Oh, yeah, no, hand on my heart, 100% I would. Totally not crossing my fingers behind my back right now. You know, I would definitely do that, you know. That's why it's there, so that someone can redeem it. It's totally not an unobtainable goal that's a complete joke. No, that's not what it is. Do you need AA batteries? I don't know if that's a genuine question or a joke. AA batteries are not the sort that can, like, heat your hands from a glove throughout the day. They use lithium-ion batteries. And they're supposed to last for like 8 to 10 hours on the lowest setting. That's what I'm hoping will do me. Just have them on low and constant. I'll probably take a power bank with me as well. I've got one. I brought one for my trip to New York. Kind of out of a bit of weird panic, like... Sometimes you just don't really think things through. Like, you hear about people, oh, they got, like, you know, power bank battery packs they take with them to charge their phone when they're on the holiday, you know. Now, 10, 15 years ago, that almost seems like a good idea. You used to go places and stuff would fail or break or you'd need a backup. But, like, these days, phone batteries seem to last. Like, my one, I get for about 10% phone battery a day. So, like... and you know, it's easy to charge wherever you go. Like, we're very connected with this stuff. And I went to New York and, like, didn't even... I've never been on a holiday and gone, oh dang, I wish I had a power bank with me. But now that I got these gloves, I might do, because I might need to turn the heat up. I might charge them on the go. So now I have a use for it. Pepper Dog says, you must have a great phone. I deliberately brought a phone that has a bigger battery model, It has an AMOLED screen, which means when the screen is black, it uses a lot less energy. I set my wallpaper to black. I put it into grayscale mode and dark mode. So basically, most of the battery life goes from your screen for when it's bright and you've got all like colorful, stuff going on with it. If you do the same thing, if you get your phone into dark mode, put a blank wallpaper that's just black on, turn down the brightness a little bit, like all of a sudden you start saving loads and loads of battery life. So that's what I did. Takes notes, buys 99 euro gloves to make use of the useless power bank. To be fair, like there wasn't like much of a range of options for buying heated gloves. That was kind of like a bit above the bottom. And most of them would say 6 to 8 hours, and this one said 8 to 10. And I also read some reviews where they said it was like 8 to 10 as well. And then if you want to go and get some like, a pair that lasts a crazy amount of time, you're looking at getting some more like military grade equipment at that point. And spending a couple hundred, so I wasn't prepared to do that. I have a bit of a strange attitude about this stuff because I kind of put up with stuff, Like, I'm out there skiing, having a great time, and yeah, my hands are frozen cold, but like, I'll get through the day, and when the day's over, I'm like, screw that guy who had those horrible cold hands today, and we'll probably have them again tomorrow, It's like, eventually, at the end of the day, you'll be back in the warm. As someone in the military grade doesn't mean anything. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's just how that's the lingo they use online, right? What's the phone brand? I went with a Samsung. I'm not a like a brand loyalist person, but I've had so many Samsung things over the years, phones and TVs and whatnot, and like they've just never broken. Like I've never had a real problem with a Samsung product. Hard drives, solid state drives, like everything Samsung. What did Sam sing? He sung something, didn't he? Yeah, old Sammy. I'm not sure I've ever said Samsung and talked about this product and thought that before. It's funny, like some stuff's just obvious and right in front of you, and then when you notice it, you're like, huh, I wonder if I noticed that ever before. Because I like stupid dorky jokes that make you go, huh. Like the mildest level of amusing stimulation. Oh yeah, Sam sung, haha. Like, huh, you'd be lucky to get the second one out. Haha. Yeah, Android team says and Happy Pancake. No, I'm not like that. I'm not like team corporate product. Nah, not me. I'm not on a team. I use Android, but it's not like, oh my god, Android or die, Who else is streaming today, says Jambo. Ah, well, that's why we have a website, so you can go and find out. live.hermitcraft.com. I think, do you know what? I came in here last night to measure out where all the modules are going to go, and I have a feeling that I measured 5 instead of 3. I think Skizz might have perfectly measured out this room, and me being in a rush trying to get stuff done, I tell you what, when I got home yesterday, I just non-stop doing stuff, right? Came over here quickly, measured it out, and I had to send him a message like, oh, Skizz, I think I'm going to have to like dig this room out a bit more because I don't think there's enough space. But I come back here and I realized, I think I was counting 5s. I think I was counting 5s, and these go in groups of 3. So actually, I don't think we need to change a thing. Which hermits are currently online? Just me. Just me. So yeah, I think this is pretty good. I'm not going to put another one there and squeeze that over anymore. And is it like 2 bonus modules over here? That's the layout Skizz wants. That's the layout Skizz will get. It's because Skizz was saying 5x5 when looking at the system. You know what? I'm not sure which bit you're referring to. It might have been, yeah. Like sometimes someone says something and it gets stuck in your head. And then I come back here later and I look at it and like, oh yeah, it's 3x3. What kind of storage system am I making? I'm making the one that I made for Joe and for Pearl. And didn't actually build for myself. So I'm going to build it at that height because I think Skizz will probably want to put a floor in here. And that just saves him having to dig down another layer. Let's swap these. I always do it so there's little opening bits on the chest face inwards. So you don't see them. That's why we're building it like this. Hey, new viewer, what's this live about? Says M47. Do you mean the Hermitcraft live stream? That basically we go back to back. So different members of the server stream one after another. Everyone gets like a 2-hour slot. And we do it throughout the weekend. We did it yesterday, we're doing it again today. Aha, we're out of chests. Go make more. I might have not actually brought enough wood along with me because... yeah. Like, that's not going to do the rest of the room. And then we need hoppers behind all... no, wait. No, we don't need hoppers behind all of them. I think we might be okay. I think we might be okay. Stream weekends are great, says April Showers. They are, aren't they? Plus, there's bad weather in the US, so if you're in the US, a lot more people are probably inside than out. Maybe your plans for the weekend have changed, and now you got something to watch. Although in these day and ages, there's no shortage of stuff to watch, really, is there? We're living in stuff to watch overload these days. Where can you see the schedule? live.hermitcraft.com. In Cali, the weather is nice and it's 2 a.m. anyways. Yeah, isn't it like always pretty sunny in California? Wait, isn't that a show? It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Like the Californian weather, like I haven't been there. I haven't visited there and experienced it, and I haven't lived there long enough or at all to know, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, you can visit a place and the weather's nice, but I get the impression that it's basically blue skies all year round. Like, rainy days and clouds are like not common. Is that right? I mean, California is also a big place, so I can imagine it changes based on where in California you are, maybe. It's foggy often. Interesting. It's very nice of you to build Skizz's storage. It's painful watching it open a million chests and shoulders. Yeah, it's you know, I've offered to do this for hermits, and I don't like to be too pushy. But like, if they take me up on it, I think they'll be very happy that they did, because this will take us like 40 minutes to set up, and it will literally last you a whole season. And Skizz will just get so much time back from using this system. And what's crazy is, like, you can set this up even earlier in a season. I think next season for me, I'll probably use this system just because I love how quickly you can get it set up. It's like, why don't we just go straight into the thing we're going to use all season long? Why not? Hey X and chat, I was here yesterday asking for vibes and prayers for this ice storm. Well, just lost power about an hour ago. Probably going to be in the dark for a couple of days. Appreciate all the good vibes and prayers for us living in it. Yeah, I hope you get through it, my dude. Hope you're prepared. And Make the most of it as well. Like, whatever the situation is, you know, maybe it's an opportunity to read a book or play some classic board games or something. Do something with family. That's how I'd look at it. I'd try and like, all right, got no power. What did people used to do when they didn't have power? Even if Scar gets the system, I think he'll manage to find a way to make a couple of chess monsters. Yeah, that's just the way Scar plays. I do feel like every season I find so many materials that Scar has just disorganized. It's almost like it feels like he's over-farmed everything he needs to build, and obviously that takes time. So I'm always pushing him to like get a storage system and stuff, but it never happens. I mean, he can just hit me up, and then it's like, bam, I'll come and build you one. Like this, we can, you know, we can do it on stream. If I'm not streaming, it only takes me 40 minutes, so I can nip round and build one. And they're super great. They're super awesome. Okay, so next we're gonna do more chests and the mud. And this is where I start to do stuff a little bit from memory, right? But I think that's the layout that we have behind each of these. And the thing is, because I understand what I'm building, I understand why it works. It means even if I'm not doing it from memory, we can build something that works. It might end up being a little bit different from the one I built from Joe or something. But it'll work the same way in theory. We got noises in the air. We got Fally62 coming in with 41 months. Thank you so much, Fally. Appreciate you. Kendall is here for 500 bits. 500 bits. Saying, pennies for shredding. Your covers have been helping my mental health this week. Awesome. Been enjoying the guitar videos, I see. Thank you for the biddies, and I'm glad they help in some way. I want to do another one soon. I want to do Raining Blood and Angel of Death. I really want to pump those out. And then also there's 2 Papa Roach songs that I play back to back that I think I want to do. But I haven't felt that impetus. I've been shying away a little bit from sharing. Like this is like obviously my job. It's what I do. I love it. I enjoy it. But I think I've, over the years now, I think I've had my fill as a content creator, if that makes sense. And so I have less of an appetite or desire to like constantly create and share. Like, I felt a little bit of pressure the other day to make like a Hytale update video. And then I just caught myself in it, and I was like, this makes no sense. Like, why do you have to look at things you're enjoying as if you need to make content about it, right? Why do I need to do that? And it's like a psychological thing that I've been battling for a while now. Wait, that only made 10? I thought I just made like a whole bunch. It's a bit of a psychological battle to like get yourself past that. Should we do this with like red dye as well? Just lean into the mango a little bit. Red dye, where am I going? To the dye chest. Do I have a video explaining how these build storage system works? Yeah, the beginning of my Hermitcraft series is all about copper golem storage and stuff. You'll get all the info you need in there. So when the golem gets like the last, I feel like I might get this wrong on a technicality. The last place the copper golem is going to go to. Yeah, this something about this feels a bit odd. Feels a bit odd. I'm gonna log in with my camera account and just fly over to Joe's to double check. I have this weird. Oh no. Yeah. No. I'm right. It is wrong. It is wrong. As I explain to myself what feels wrong, I realize. That's because it is wrong, yeah. So, right, the position of the copper chest is fine because the golem goes there first, right? The position of this chest is important because it needs to go to all 9 of these before. Now, it should be able to reach through this gap, but there's something involving a trapdoor that I need to check on, I guess. Let's get this loaded up. It's called Burnout X, says James Ra. No, it's not Burnout. It's not Burnout. It's different. I think it's more about like not having anything to prove. Like I just don't have an appetite to like play the YouTube game. I did once. Like I absolutely loved it. For many years I wanted to like make videos, contraptions, and get them out there into the world and see what people thought about them. And now when I build a contraption and stuff, I love it, but I don't have that sense of like sharing. And I think part of it is how the online world has shifted a little bit. And it feels now like there's just so much content coming out in all directions. There's such a competition for it. There's a big focus on number and growth and virality, and it all just feels like a little less passionate and a little just not as exciting as it once was for me, you know? So now I still have that YouTuber impetus to like create content. Like my mind sees the opportunity, right? Like and understands how it's done, but I just don't want to do it. Right, I'm looking at Joe's storage system and remembering some key details. We're going to put slabs at the top. Right, I've actually put these the wrong way around. Yeah. Good thing I checked. So, it won't reach there because once you get a block in this space, it's going to cause a problem. Now, I was concerned that if I put it here, the golem's going to see this potentially before those, but it doesn't. That's not... It's pathfinding from when it starts here. We'll scan through all of those and then hit that one. So that's the thing you can rely on. You know, there's also a trick that I've learned recently that I could use to possibly speed up the system. But I don't really want to implement it just yet because it's a bit technical. I might come back here and like upgrade the system or something at some point. Callie, you might have pointed out something very important. I have put the mud at the wrong height, haven't I? Okay, yeah. Okay, maybe I can't build it from memory, right? I understand the principles and stuff of operation here, but I guess the problem is like I've built these things in testing worlds, right? And so you see the problems right before your eyes because you're spawning in golems and then making changes quickly and stuff. But when we do this in survival, it's not quite the same. And in survival, it's like I'm seeing now, oh yeah. It's hard to make sure you know all the edge cases and get them all right. So we're going to redo the mud everywhere. We'll make this a double chest here. Hand of Clay, thank you so much for 5 months of support, my dude. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Okay, where are we at? So... yeah, okay, that's where the trapdoor goes. Right, so one there. And then one here. And then you have a trapdoor on this side. I feel like there was somewhere else I put a trapdoor in this design, but maybe not. Oh, yeah. A trapdoor goes here as well. Now, why is one here? I think it's to stop you, or stop the golem seeing that. It does feel a bit odd when I look at it again. That goes. Made this ages ago, you know. Forget all the details. Wait, so there's a trapdoor there. Oh yeah, and a trapdoor would be down here, but not on this side, right? I think I've got it. I think I've got it. We just need some more slabs and stuff. Max confusion incoming. Have I confused you? Has my rambling lost you? I wouldn't be surprised. Probably need a lot more than that. I'll get closest to it. I've lost y'all. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Might be force it to path closer to the other chests first. No idea what you're trying to say, but this is correct. This right here is correct, right? This will work. Let's go get a shovel. What exactly are we doing? This is Hand of Clay. I mean, what does it look like we're doing? What is the title of this stream? SSS, yeah. That's the nickname for it when it's done. It's the SSS, the Skizz storage system, right? Wow, with the passive aggressiveness, let a sick girl be. I apologize. I don't know, like chat's not very active today, and the question I get is like the one thing I'm doing and talking about. If I could spell it out for us, that would be great. Yeah, SSS. There's 3 S's. That's what we're building. You recently stumbled into Hermitcraft, and yours was the first one I watched. Binge watching everyone's POV from current and previous seasons. Sorry for the wall of text. No problem. That's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. There's, well, a rich history of content on Hermitcraft. Let's say that. I am on, like, episode 1215 of my series. I still hold on to that number. You can waffle about music, X. Maybe. I mean, I feel like sometimes I'm just talking about the same old things over and over again, you know? This is what I was saying about what I said a moment ago and why it's not burnout. It's just like, I've done this for so long. I just don't care. The same way I did. It's like, I just don't have that burning desire to make content. So I just enjoy doing the things I do and having fun doing it. Season 9 seems to be the most chaotic. I don't know what would make a season more chaotic than another one, but I wouldn't have said chaotic is not a word that would have come to mind for me. Probably for any Hermitcraft season. Let's see, and then we put a trapdoor there. What do you feel like hearing from chat right now, says Purple Seashell? See, I think that's a question from someone who's picking up on, like, what I'm getting at. Like, something different. Like, it just feels like we end up talking about the same old stuff, you know, inventory management. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to break the norm, I guess. I believe that the builds people make, the redstone creation, video creation, the approach to playing this game is its own art form, and thus the hermits, in their own way, are their own artists, says James. I couldn't agree more. I think it is a form of art. Maybe for some a little similar to storytelling, maybe for others a little closer to doing things like engineering and whatnot, but it's all art. It's all art. It's Rain says, I just meant there's a lot going on in a good way. Decked out the Mycelium War, so it has been entertaining. Wasn't the Mycelium War season 7? Decked Out 1 was season 7. Decked Out 2 was season 9. Is there a pattern here? Does Tango make Decked Out on every other Hermitcraft season or something? Season 13 hype. Decked Out 4. You know, Tango could just make a different game at some point as well. Come up with like a whole new concept and break from the Decked Out branding. Part of me thinks that this chest could be one lower here because they can reach down to see it, and then you would just save a little extra hopper in the corner. But I am not that desperate for extra hoppers, so we don't worry about it. Last season he did Hungry Hermits. That's true. That's true. Yeah, you think he does it because it takes so much to create Decked Out, he needs a break. Yeah, I mean, doing it like every season, that would be mad, wouldn't it? So, like, you need a break. What's the weather like for me? It was kind of like cloudy, but not too miserable when I went out this morning. But then it started raining once I got back in, so probably not too great. What's the skill/hobby people would be surprised you have? Dunno. Ain't got a lot of skills or hobby. I think the hobbies I do have, I've talked about to death on here. As a traditional artist myself, I find that I can relate to a lot of the mind spaces creators find themselves in, and is what upsets me about the shift in video creation to view farming. Ah, that is. There you go. Right, so you're seeing how there's like the artistry of creating content, and then there's a dynamic there where that maneuvers itself towards the end result, the success. I always had a really good balance with that. For me, it was always like, I've got this stuff that I'm interested in, and I know how to frame it in a way that like works well inside of YouTube. And so I've had a long streak of you know, my channel growing and being around and whatnot and getting views on videos. But at some point, I just kind of slowly started to lose interest in pursuing that. Hey X, I watched some of your older Xisuma Says YouTube videos and thought I'd say I'd really appreciate your candidness. The internet YouTube filled me with so much fake content and personalities. It's a relief to watch someone, and true of the hermits overall, who come across as uncompromisingly themselves. Yeah, yeah, I'd say we're a pretty honest, true bunch, right? And maybe the problem you've experienced with other personalities online is what our other chatter was just saying about how there's such an incentive to like get views, right? And that will lead to disingenuous personalities, basically, when you're just seeking viewership and trying to do the thing that gets the eyeballs on you. And that game, I guess that game is only ever going to be like hyper accelerated, and it feels like YouTube has, with its decision making, has, I guess, reinforced that kind of like, you know, when they do things like A/B testing on thumbnails, it's like, all right, so now I got to make 3 thumbnails for every video and like test multiple titles, and like this is all about gaming the system. This goes outside of the artistry of like why I started making content, right? So because YouTube is interested in harboring that as opposed to like nurturing creativity and artists in other ways, it's just only going to accelerate, isn't it? It's only going to accelerate. So Dreos is here with some cheers and biddies saying, is a side season something that's still possible, like a new Hermit pack from way back, or even a Hightail side season where the game is more developed? Sorry for a question that gets asked a lot. That's perfectly fine. It's something I think all of us hermits would love to do. And I think the actual reality of why we don't do it is because we are all older, our lives have progressed, and we have more commitments and responsibilities and stuff. Plus, you know, I think the level of quality of our videos has gone up as well. When we used to do side series like that, it was so much more like click, record, play, talk, do what you do in the game, don't think about it too much, and then send it to YouTube. And that worked for a long time. I don't think it works anymore on YouTube, so you feel disincentivized to actually create that content. Because I know, like nowadays, when I make a Hermitcraft content, there's so much more thought and idea that goes into it. And I don't think I could just casually hit record and create that kind of content anymore. It's just, yeah, the way we do stuff has changed. And I've changed too. I think as a species we have corporatized every art form in the pursuit of greed, and that AI is the final show of this. Don't know about that. When I enjoy music, music feels so freeing and uplifting, and I don't know. Even when it exists in a corporate environment, it still feels like it's the music I know and love. Like the one place I can be hypercritical of and feel confident in being hypercritical of is just seeing like people chasing success and views and stuff like that. It's when you see it blatantly and you know that's kind of like someone's playing the game, it just doesn't look too pretty. But like the machinery of YouTube is pushing people in that direction. That's the key point, right? YouTube isn't trying to make it so it's easier for artists to take breaks and to nurture their creativity. They're trying to just maximize views and stuff. Like, that's how it works. By the way, James, thank you for the prime, my dude. Appreciate it. I just noticed that was over there. I remember watching what I think was Fullcraft. I don't know, modded with lots of hermits. It got me into B-dubs because he had a whole Chisel and Bits town. Can't remember if you were in that or not. I was, and it was Fullcraft, and you got it absolutely right. It was B-dubs making a Chisel and Bits town. And that was the kind of thing where we would just like log on, play, record, and it was all very like straightforward and casual. And that energy, I think, has been sort of lost as we've all had to evolve and create bigger, sharper content, you know? And so it's harder for us to do that. Like Hermits used to upload like 3 or 4 episodes of Hermitcraft a week. When was the last time you remember a Hermitcraft uploading, like a Hermit even, uploading that many episodes, right? It's all changed. I think I might have missed some trapdoors here, because we need those ones next to the hoppers. Like, I've definitely missed one here, right? You still remember Hermit Sauce fondly. Wow, that was a way back. That was a ways back. Also, isn't it very, like, understandable to think, like, hey, we did that. Like, I did Mod Source, I did Fullcraft, Project Ozone, or whatever it was called, Hermit Skies. I did it for so long. After a while, it's just like, you can lose the energy for it. It's entirely possible. Yesterday you listened to a podcast about AI music in Danish. It wasn't doom and gloom as people make it, says Anti-Brain. Yeah, it'd be nice to hear some balanced perspective on that kind of stuff, you know. For me, the one thing I've said, like, from the beginning about AI and generative AI is that one day it becomes the norm. And you accept the norm when it's normal to you. I say this because, you know, people use Photoshop and don't think twice about it, but Photoshop was once the death of the artist. If you take time to study history, if you have a curiosity in history, as I do, and you learn about things that happened in the past, you will come across these topics over and over again of like technology imposing doom and people saying it's going to, ruin this industry. And, like it does. Like, where are all the horse and carts? The car industry ruined all of those jobs, right? But then, you're not going to be bitter about that. There's stuff like this with politics as well, I've noticed. When you listen to or watch a documentary about like politics in decades gone by, we're talking like, I don't know, maybe the 70s or 80s, there isn't like this divisive bickering and arguing around it because it's the past. Like, people go back and look at it and they don't have a leg in the race, and they look at things more clearly, more level-headedly, and like come to some sort of conclusion about what they thought all this political goings on represented, right? So if you go and learn about politics and the history of things that have gone on in the world from like, the 50s, the 60s or whatever, it's like the discussion around it is more settled. It's not heated. It's not like you get today. So when you're in the moment, when you're in the right now, that's when people are like really invested in themselves and their stake in it. And all of that disappears. So like no one's going around talking about the horror of all the businesses that have been put out of business and all the people who lost their jobs for technologies that have disrupted those industries. It's just a continuous pattern that it happens this way, right? So there will be people in the future that won't have all of this the way we're talking about AI today. It will become a new normal for them, however the dust settles. And they will probably just be accepting it and getting on with their day doing this stuff, and like AI is just there and it's not a big topic or whatever. Like, it could go that way. It's also possible that people reject AI and maybe it doesn't pan out. But like the point is, if you just look at all these other things that have happened in history, the dust settles and then we look back on it differently. But then the things that are different for us in today are our new norms. You love studying the culture and politics around the Industrial Revolution because the narratives are not dissimilar to now with AI. Yeah, I've seen a lot of parallels. I think it's not so much about like to now to AI. It's just like the same rhetoric and fears and worries or arguing and bickering. It just comes up time and time again, right? Like it's not new. So I think, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think one day, asking your equivalent of Spotify to just generate you some music based on your mood. Like, you might not even think about it in those terms. You might just be like, you don't even think generate or AI. You're just like, hey, I'm feeling like this today. Companion, whatever it is, ethereal companion that's now integrated into all the space around you. You're not even wearing a device anymore. It just starts playing music for you. Refrigerators killed the ice industry, says G-Stab. There you go, there's another one. Come up with some more. Go on. You got to run your washing machine again. You wouldn't mind AI to do that for me. What about, like, what was before washing machines, right? What about all that technology? How many people got put out of jobs by that? Actually, that's probably a little different. Technology in the home is more, I think it coincides more with empowerment and growth because it takes burdens off of homekeeping and allows people to become like more economically active and participate in the workforce and stuff. So it's like, it's one of those things. People have those like look backwards sparkly eyes towards the past, but it's like, you used to do a lot of back breaking labor to look after a home. If you were like the woman in the house looking after the home in, I don't know, let's say just 1900s, pre-World War I kind of time, maybe you don't have electricity in your home, you don't have like washing machines and stuff. It's like labor all day long. You were just working all day long to clean all the stuff, and it's just so burdensome. And that kind of technology has made our lives easier. People had servants when housework was too much for one person. Those jobs are gone. I think servants has always been a class thing, and I think those jobs do even still exist today. But robots might replace them. This reminds me of how in sociology my professor talked about how people don't take accountability for anything anymore. We just blame other people. Yeah, that feels like a big... I understand what they're saying. That feels like a thing. I like the idea of taking responsibility and accountability for things where you can, but that tends to be small things in your life, like when people maybe someone's like arguing or bickering about doing a chore, and it's just like, just do it. I was asking my nephew to help me clean up yesterday, right? I got no problem with cleaning up after other people, right? The living room's a tip. I'm just going to start moving stuff around. But I saw it like, you need to pass those values on, right? And I'm like, come on, help. I'm asking you to help me clean up. Just grab some things. Let's put them in a better place so this just doesn't look like a complete dump. And immediately, he's like, he's got to drag his sister in, and his sister's got to do it too. And I just said, I asked you. And you can't explain this stuff to kids, but it's like learning the value of taking your time to just clean up someone else's mess is a great thing. Because if you dwell on whose fault it is and, I should do this and I didn't make that mess, I shouldn't clean it up, you miss out on the opportunity just to be helpful. And like, you take a few minutes of your time, you clean up, and then, hey, problem gone. Like, that sort of assertiveness and taking responsibility of a situation, and that's a small thing. And then that'll translate to moments where maybe there's more on the line. There's more stakes. There's more at stake. There's you stepping up to help in a situation could be really powerful, I'm going to do what I did with Joe's storage system at this point here. I can see why I did it now. I'm going to change that to that. To be honest, for a lot of the examples you listed, people don't usually do them for passion, for creative outlet. A lot of generative AI now taking away the opportunity to make a living with their creativity. People want monotonous tasks to be automated, not the stuff people enjoy doing. Yeah, I would want that. I would want AI to focus on monotony and not creativity. I couldn't agree more. I don't know what it was I said that sounded different to that, but I'm with you on that one. Right, so here is where... does that work? Need more chests again. Is this conversation better now, X, says James? Yes. Yo, look, chat is just full of, like, people writing out multiple sentences of, like, well thought out things to discuss. That's what I love. This is what, this is when my brain starts ticking over, okay? What's your favorite Minecraft block, man? Oh my god, just pick one. Tis Rain, thank you for subscribing. If you were an animal, what animal would you be? Oh, a human. Humans are animals. Look, I'm already one. Problem solved. Next. Do I prefer CDs over streaming services? I have a big CD collection. It hasn't expanded for like probably over 10 years now. I don't know. Probably a little less than that, but oh, I know what I can. Wait, what am I thinking here? Oh, I'm thinking about these the wrong way around. I'm thinking about the hoppers pointing in and them being stacked up. So you'd probably want the input to be like side by side here. Okay, I'm on it. So like I even when digital music was becoming more and more prevalent, I still used and enjoyed my record collection, right? I remember it was when I first started learning to cook. And I got some great memories of like cooking enchiladas and listening to Naz's Illmatic, because that was when I was in my like 90s hip hop discovery phase, like learning about all the classics. And I loved getting my hands on the CDs. and like having them in my collection. But here's the thing, today they're all just in a cupboard and they never get used. I don't even have a CD player in the house, you know? And the convenience of streaming and the the quickness of like search, click, play is just phenomenal. It's really good. Yeah, I've always been a bit of a minimalist, and I've always felt like collecting stuff is a bit of a burden. Like, because if a collection isn't complete, then it would bother me, and I would never be able to complete a record collection. There is no way I could ever do it. I was thinking, even if I tried to like go, what are the absolute top tier albums, right? And maybe get all of those ones on vinyl. So quickly, like I would get one that maybe isn't always a 10 out of 10. And then I know how my mind works. I would then, now I've got to get this record. Now I've got to put that one on. If that one's in the collection, that means these other ones over here. How could I not include this classic? You know, like I would just start buying everything in sight and it would be completely pointless and stupid. Basically. Yeah. And that's my own fault. That's my own fault, right? But that's why I don't do collections. That's why I don't collect physical stuff, because it will just tick off a part of my mind that will want to complete the collection, and like it's very exploitative. Like if you collect plushies and figurines or whatever, they know how people's psychology works with this stuff, and so it's always about creating one more thing to put in the collection. You know? Obadam, thank you so much for the Prime subscription, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream here today. Let's go and get like 1, 2, 3 in the first section. Maybe 4. 4 in the first section. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's how many golems we need. Not a bad way to do it, right? Ah! I almost... Wait. I beat Pearl, but I almost said your name right. I didn't say it right, I almost said it right. Got ya, okay. Well, I tried. I can't say I tried my best, though. TCG did that for you in the best way. With the TCG stuff, like, we're not trying to... milk it, you know. We had long discussions about the ethics, especially with reselling and stuff. We wanted to make it so that reselling the cards was difficult, but like it's hard to stop it from happening. But like I think universally among us, we all really despise scalping markets, and so with the TCG cards, we didn't want to do it in a way where it was exploitative, you know. And I think we did it in the right way, you know. There's something special you can get your hands on. They're a one-time run. But, like, we're not going to continuously milk that. Which is important to me. It's also kind of crazy how we went to floppy disks, CDs, USBs, external hard drives in the space of 2 decades. Yeah, and, like, a lot of stuff is, like, cloud storage now as well, right? Have I got my wings on? I do. You got cloud storage in the mix? Oh, now I'm just stuck here. There was this thing in the 90s between CDs and floppy disks called zip drives. If you're into like technology and stuff like that and it interests you, you can actually find quite a bit of tech that was better than you thought it would be before its time. I don't think people realize things like DVDs. I don't remember the beginning of the DVD, but like in the 90s, even 80s, they had something called Laserdisc, and like there were like high-end products and technology that would like hit a different market. It would be for very wealthy people, so it wouldn't be as prolific. And then occasionally like some new standard would win out in that market and then trickle down to everyone else. Right, we got to scrape and use honeycomb next. DVD was first commercially released 30 years ago in 1996. So DVD had a pretty swift rise. VHS versus Betamax. So yeah, Betamax was like an alternative to VHS that was actually pretty superior, but VHS managed to win out, I think, just by being a bit cheaper. But there was something called like Laserdisc, which I think was like late 80s, and it was basically DVD level resolution and stuff, you know. The Laserdisc was about the size of a standard LP. CD replaced it pretty quickly, yeah. The Blu-ray versus HD DVD battle. See, that's one of those ones that was a little more in the public eye. But if you do your research, like maybe I'm struggling a little bit here, but there are definitely ones that are like, when I've watched these videos about like past technology and stuff, there's definitely been moments where it's like, wow, that thing was like pretty ahead of its time, you know? Or at least ahead of the mainstream market by longer than you expect. Like high definition televisions, you know, they were around a lot sooner than you might have thought. But again, in a very different market for very wealthy people. Laserdisc predates VHS and Betamax, which is wild. There you go. You never liked the idea of cloud storage. My son had something called MP3. MP3 is a file. That's not really cloud storage. You remember DVD and CD? You even had a CD burner to copy my musical movies so the original wouldn't get scratched up by the kids. Oh yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Yeah, the old make a backup copy because of the kids. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Just gonna give my backup copy to a friend here. Yeah. I'm joking. I used to burn CDs and stuff and pirate MP3s and whatnot. It was just what I did. Bam. I don't do that anymore though. Let's. You are tough to click on, little guy. Yeah, definitely. Isn't it? Shouldn't I get some like particle effects? I heard the sounds, but like. Oh yeah, then you have to not shift. Okay, that one I got. Yeah, you got to do the quick switch here. Right, then 3 go into this one. One more. Got ya. Got ya. Got ya. No, I haven't got ya. Now I have. Right, then 2. Oh, you have to hold shift. It's so annoying. Oh, sorry. Let go of shift. Hey. Got ya. Right, and the rest just have 1 in, right? 3 here, 5 over there. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, yeah. A little different, but I still have a machine to record VHS to DVD. See, that's wild because now it's like DVD is even redundant. I don't ever use my DVD collection or my Blu-rays. I did watch one thing on Blu-ray a while back. Do you know what? I think I've got The Wire on Blu-ray. I really want to rewatch The Wire again. My rewatching list is getting a bit ridiculous, so I've started on Better Call Saul. After that, I think I need to do Lord of the Rings. I heard that Lord of the Rings came out like 25 years ago or something. And I think it was on Ren's stream yesterday, he said that. And I was like, yeah, I gotta rewatch Lord of the Rings, it's been so long. And then I think I want to do like all the HBO stuff after that. Sopranos, The Wire. Like HBO's got so many classics, there's probably more. Movies as well and stuff. The Wire was so good, says King Hingle. It's like maybe the only thing that can compete with Breaking Bad. And you don't have Breaking Bad without The Wire. The Wire is such a groundbreaking television show. And it's just brilliant. And I love it. I must have seen it like 5 or 6 times already. And just every time it's like such a good story. You just finished Better Call Saul. Awesome, awesome. I've only watched that show through once. I think I might have rewatched the first season though, because it's rewatching it again. I'm like, yeah, I'm really familiar with these stories, but definitely towards the end, I only watched the last seasons like one time. You couldn't stomach Breaking Bad. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's such an amazing show. I mean, I'd like to think you couldn't stomach it for the right reasons. Like, if you're repulsed by the main character, like that's kind of the point. Right? Like that's where that's what the show's about. Okay. So it's kind of ready for Skizz. He knows how the filtering system works. I think I just want to leave him a few signs or something. Because that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So, well, I think we'll just keep using Mangrove. I'm going to go get some more from the shop and restock after this. Mangrove might have... Actually, do I want to use Mangrove signs? Because the text on them reads pretty bad. Mangrove now might have become my, like... You know, you have that one wood type that you use to make sticks or whatever because you've got loads of it or you've got a farm. That might be Mangrove now because I got a free supply. Oh, what if I use this? Retro's probably a bit big. Sharp. Yeah, no, that's... We want... Maybe... Start using this again. Input. There we go. We'll use that. It looks... I don't know. It looks a bit dodgy, actually. Like... Some of these look a bit... easier to read. Maybe? Not sure I like that one too much. Let's try outlined. They kind of look better here than they do when they're on the sign. I think actually small's kind of like the best option, so... The other ones are all a little too big for... So, two lots of input, storage modules, and then unsorted items over here. Okay, now we just want default. Let's jump straight to it. The storage system is ready. Every letter's capitalized. Every beginning letter. Don't forget to add filters. Your storage system is ready. Don't forget to add filters. Put the most frequently sorted blocks. Well, blocks / items, isn't it? First. Put the most frequently sorted block. It may be like a lectern with a book would just be better at this point, because then I don't have to think about like condensing stuff into like sentences and whatnot. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way around. So like book, ink sac, feather, very good. Lectern right here at the entrance. Book and quill. Hey, Jay. Hey, Skizz. The SSS is ready. Skizz storage system. Can we get that on one line? We can if we do that. All right. Hey Skizz, the SSS is ready. Skizz storage system. Don't forget to set up filters for your items / blocks for your item/blocks. Putting the more common of these at the beginning will help the system sort faster. And then put a little PTO. What else do I need to tell him? Begging. Hey Skizz, the SSS is ready. Don't forget to set up filters for your items/block. Should we put the items and blocks? Then, oh, what is with me today? For the items and blocks, putting the more common of these at the beginning will help the system sort faster. If you leave put items in the input chest to be sorted. Any unsorted. I mean, this is kind of like obvious, right? I think the one other thing I wanted to tell him. Actually, I'm not going to tell him anything else because I think it'll bog him down in too many details. This is all he needs to do. Because the one other thing is that you can leave it without setting up your filters to begin with, but I think he's seen Joe's system. He probably knows what's what. Right, now we've got to add a little bit of magic where Skizz has to be like, whoa, dude, how did you do that? The Skizz storage system. Let's go up here and make that one. Okay, don't forget, like, what should I highlight in red? Don't forget. That needs to be red. Don't forget to set up the filters for items up. Faster. We'll make that green. I don't know. I'm just I'm just being an idiot at this point. Don't forget to set up the filters for the new items and blocks. I'm wondering if I can put in a little emoji of like a square or something. Or like a thumbs up. I'm just being an arse at this point. Putting the more common of these at the beginning will help sister. What other silly emojis? Come on, chat. Y'all are brilliant with this stuff. Like, what's the like? We've got the poop emoji. We've got tools, arrows, ticks. The tick's cool. Add a heart. I was going for more of a humorous approach, right? That was my idea. Humor. Strong arm. I like. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Okay. Oh, what? Press the wrong button. Yeah. Oh wait, it went away. Right. Can I make that bold? I can. It kind of ruins it when it's bold. Alright, I'm done being dorky. Hey Skizz, the SSS is ready. Skizz storage system. Don't forget to set up... Let's put an underline on it. Apparently I'm not. No, there's more dorkiness. Go on. There you go. The Skizz storage system. Don't forget to set up filters for the items and blocks. Putting the more common of these at the beginning will help the system sort faster. Apparently you still haven't spelt a begging. Is it one? Is it like that or something? Right, I'm done. I'm done. We've got to get out of here. We're taking too much time. But it's all ready to go. I'm not testing it because I don't need testing. And if I test it, then I have to undo all the filtering stuff. It is done. Our work here is done. It's time to put things away and leave. Can that go in there? Nope. Put that over here. All of this here is basically to be put into a junk chest of some sort. Right, can we say job's done? I think we can. Next part of the stream, we're going to finish what we started yesterday. I believe we can do it. I also believe that I want a hot cup of tea. So my new thing now is to get a midstream cup of tea, I guess. I had a coffee, now I want a tea. Yeah. Right, job's done. Job's definitely done. Let's fly back, though. I want to fly across the server. So, we're gonna keep the interesting conversation going, right? Y'all think up some interesting questions, and you can ask me when I get back. Pet says, I have a question. As a YouTuber and a streamer, and if you do anything else, what does your day normally look like, if you don't mind me answering? Oh, shoot! I loaded up. Oh, I've left my camera account on. Oh, goodness me. Ah, the whole world is going to have those problems now. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. If you use Bobby mod across 2 accounts at the same time, you will corrupt all the trunks and they will load at different heights. Ugh. Ah. I forgot. I forgot. Oh well, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's just annoying. It's just annoying. I'm going to need some of that glass back before long. My next project involves some glass. Right, so I am going to nip Toodaloo and also make myself a cup of tea. And I'll pop back here in between and say hello, so don't go anywhere. However, if you take the time to hit the follow button here on Twitch, good things will happen. And you can go to live.hermitcraft.com and see the schedule. I believe it's Rendog after us today. So, yeah, you can see the schedule for the whole day. It won't be long, peeps. Oh, the kettle takes a long time to boil. I wonder if anyone's made like a kettle that like boils water in a second. Like, what's the quickest? How much energy would it take to go from like the coldest to the warmest? We're going this way, aren't we? We're going this way. Yeah, so we're continuing with this. And I think we'll use the space behind us to set up ender chests and things like that, and the kettle was boiled, so it takes about that many seconds. My screen. Yeah, don't worry about it. I haven't done making my cup of tea yet. Right, anyway, I'll be right back. how long did that take? I should time it. I should time it one of these times. What do I see in chat? Oh yes, an induction mug. Yeah, I've got an induction cooker. I tell you what, that I don't know if it. I'm thinking now. They do heat up pretty quick. Yeah. Oh no, that might be a good candidate. Just trying to think about how, like, when I got my induction cooker, cooking felt a bit different from what was before it, right? But it's so long ago, I can't really remember cooking on the old one. They're probably not that different, you know? Right, we need lights, and we need other blocks for this as well. Oh. So wondering if we could put like an ore block in the ceiling instead. And it's like, well, that probably doesn't make any sense, and I'm not sure there's one there that fits the job or anything. You're still on a gas cooker. Yeah, well, whenever you get the opportunity to upgrade, like, induction's pretty good, pretty safe. Why can't I find it? Am I like looking at it? Oh my god, I am. I'm not seeing it. It's this one. Just got back. What did you miss? I went and made a cup of tea. So, nothing, I think, is what you missed. I was reading a book titled What the Greeks Did for Us. Look, James has saved up an amazing question. And it's amazing how the philosophies and the human psyche is so comparable to over thousands of years ago. And as you stated earlier, history is cyclical. Yeah. That sounds like a book I'd enjoy. What the Greeks did for us. I mean, yeah. A lot happened. A lot happened in their society, right? Lots of great figures and ideas and maths and science. I'm gonna need to go grab some stone again, aren't I? You prefer a gas hob? It gives you a lot more heat control than electric or induction. Yeah, true. I've seen like cooking videos, like chef point of view, and they love cooking with actual fire. You know, whether it's gas or something else, but they love to cook with the flame. Thoughts on microwave tea? You know, something I learned about the microwave, which I found super interesting. Like, when you cook food, you can cook the nutritional value out of it, you know? And different methods of cooking do this more or less. And the one way of preserving nutritional value when you cook is to microwave food. Believe it or not. So, like, if you like steam your vegetables, that's like second best. If you boil them, that's like third best. But the best way is to microwave them, which I found very interesting. I microwave potatoes if I just don't have the time or patience that day to either roast or boil. Right? I'll happily microwave potatoes. It works. It works when you're cooking a dish where like lots of flavor is coming from other places, because they make them quite plain. You can cook them, you can mash them, you can put them in a stew. Dan, you gave me an idea. Maybe I can microwave the potatoes, which is quick and effective, then mash them with some sort of seasoning, maybe. But yeah, it's like microwaving is the way to do it and preserve the nutritional value of your food. So, food for thought. See what I did there? See what I did there? That is a Lord of the Rings line. Is it? Do you know what? If you say enough words, you'll reference some sort of pop culture, right? I know this because I make videos, and in my comments, every video, is that a thing I've never heard of reference? What do I know? Every video. Oh, go read some other YouTubers' comments one day and you'll just see comments asking if something's a reference. Is that a Doctor Who reference? Like, nope. Not everything's a reference. Another Hermitcraft reference. Oh my god. Microwave a jacket potato before the oven to get a pretty fluffy texture in the middle. Yeah, I've done that with jacket potatoes for a long time. The old microwave it first. That definitely works. But you have to oven cook it because then you get the texture, right? You get that like crispiness. If you do it right. I think I need even more stone than I went and got. Let's go get some more then. Ugh. Never get the right amount. But yeah, potatoes, been microwaving those. I wonder if there's other stuff I could microwave, like, I don't know what now. But yeah, supposedly like broccoli, right? Rather than boil it or steam it, microwave it. Keep more nutrients. Don't know if it'll taste as good, but yeah. I do like me some broccoli. I saw this video the other day that was like vegetable tier list for like how nutritional certain vegetables are, and it's like it made me feel like I need to eat like the A tier stuff all the time. I don't know, like you just put your faith in someone else that they're doing, you know, the research properly or whatever. But it like it amuses me how that like hacks your way of thinking. Once someone puts food into like a tier list, you're like, oh wait, these aren't. Oh, I thought these needed to be wait, I placed too many bamboo blocks on that side. Dang it. Dang it. I think I might stop with this stone at this point and just leave it as is. There'll be plenty of light here. Broccoli with soy sauce, garlic, and ginger. Perfection. That does sound nice. Yeah, I like dishes with those seasonings in. Don't microwave metal, says Ender Owl. Good advice. I don't recommend it. I've microwaved metal before. It made a bunch of sparks. I was worried I was gonna blow up everything. X, I'm new to streaming. What would you recommend to do music? Whatever you're into. Whatever you enjoy while you stream. Microwave a CD for a cool mini rave. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Filling in all this stone is a bit pointless. I say that it'll be lit up because of this, but I put stone above it so I can place it the correct way around. It's got to face downwards, right? We got Christianux coming in with some cheers and bits. Everybody Lies. Doctor House, Medical Division TV series from 2004 to 2012. I don't think I ever watched that show. But yeah, you know, it was a reference, apparently. We've got a raid here from Fritchie. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. It's a Hermitcraft livestream weekend. And we are finishing up this monstrosity. Yes, it's a monstrosity. Oh, and I'm not looking forward to getting the allay in here, that's for sure. So, when we get to this bit, we just need more chests, which we should have. Although, we just used a bunch, didn't we? Yeah, we got some here. Right, and I got a hot cup of tea. It's time for me to take your questions, your interesting questions. Like, what's your favourite colour? And, oh, what's the best number? No, let's get some real questions. Come on, chat. If you were a fruit, what would you be? Ha ha ha! I'd be a pineapple. Ha ha ha! Okay. Let's warm up the hands. Like I warmed up the hands earlier. They just go cold. I have a feeling that mouse and keyboard, like I get RSI injuries from it, but like I wonder if that position just creates less circulation. What's your second favourite colour? What isn't the best number? Oh, I've put my foot in it, haven't I? I've put my foot right in it. What's the best apple species? I'll tell you what, I love apples, right? My favourite brand is Pink Lady, but there's these new ones they've got at Asda that are really nice as well. Like, apples are just absolutely top tier. Do I miss the drive from before, or are you a lot more happier with now just chilling? I miss it in a nostalgic way, but I'm actually just pretty happy with where I'm at, you know? The problem is, like, it'll never be the same again. So as much as I wish for it, I'm not going to do it. And you have to accept that. And that's, I think, quite important for more than just what we're talking about specifically here. Once the past is the past, you just got to let it be. If you got to see any dead retired artists today, who would you want to see? Oh, Tupac and Biggie. I'd love to see Rollins Band live. God, I bet there's plenty of stuff, like seeing Pantera back in the day, or Alice in Chains with their original singer. I love music so much that, like, there's no shortage of options. That's just what's coming to mind right now. Oh, the stream torch, I forgot about that. So the stream torch, I thought what we'd do is, you know how I gave a copper golem a spear? I might do that again if I can't think of another creature to give an interesting item to, right? So we give an interesting item to a creature, and then we put it on the torch. Instead of last meals, what's your last album? Dang, now that's an interesting one. Oh, an album to listen to that would be your last ever listen? There's a few candidates out there I can think of. That'd be really hard to pick because there's just so much I want to listen to. I have a feeling it wouldn't be a metal record. Venga Boys Platinum Edition. Oh my god. That is a great question. Like, I don't know what mindset you would be in, right? Like, stuff like, if you've ever listened to, like, Brian Eno's Ascent song, and you have, because you would have watched a movie with it in, you've heard that, you just might not know what it is. Stuff like that, to me, that's like a beautiful, beautiful piece of music that sort of encapsulates feelings like, I don't know, your last moments alive, maybe. But then, would you what kind of mindset would you be in? Would you want to listen to something that's amped up, or something? Would you even want to listen to something, you know, about your last moments alive? I heard this thing about, like, they give you a last meal on death row, but like, occasionally there's people that just don't want to eat because they know they're going to die. They like lose all their appetite and stuff. How would you explain the electric guitar to Beethoven? Just play it. They'll get it. They'll get it. They'll get it. Icy Concept coming in with the raid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome on in. Thoughts on Sleep Token? You can read about my thoughts on them on my blog if you want to. I like them. I like them a lot. Let's see. I think I'm going to put, like, green glass in front of all of this. Do I have green dye? I do, just a little bit. I am reminded that I still haven't made a cactus farm, so now that the little warehouse area is coming together, I might make that one sooner than later, I think. Right. This one's fully grown. That's handy. Any of these not growing yet? The light level was just enough to allow them to start growing. I think this thing is just going to build itself. Just put that there. Put some mossy over the top of it. Just keep the same blocks, basically. At least for that bit. Now, the golem has to be able to access these here. So that's why we'll put glass at the front. When I say glass, I mean glass panes. There we go. What do I think about death as capital punishment? God, just such a light-hearted conversation there. I'm not for death as I'm not into capital punishment. I think we can do better. Just maybe I won't go into it that much. Just leave it there. I don't know. I reckon we need to start now with Deep Slate to connect these things together. I'm also maybe I should do the allay stuff first, like get it actually working. Might be a good idea. How about lowercase punishment? Oh my god. Oh my god. Incorrect capitalization punishment. That's what I'm for. Alright, none of those. I'm so random. I put random capital letters in my messages. Oh, shut up. Ah, that's cool. Light levels? Looks to be okay. Italic punishment. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat, don't. These are terrible. These are terrible jokes. Yeah, that helps. That, like, once you just put in a couple of blocks that kind of look like they work, it kind of gives you the next bit to go to and stuff. So we can build this up a little bit here. I think I just want a few cracked ones in there. Is that the right one? Is that cracked? That's cracked. Yeah, we'll bring it up to this height here then. And then we'll start to work with the slabs and stuff, so... Kind of builds itself once you make it a little simpler to work with, doesn't it? How do I get back into this thing? There's no like emergency entrance for me anywhere. I guess I'll have to make my own. Yeah, that looks perfectly fine. That literally doesn't need anything else. That works. Matsubu, 85 months, my dude. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the support. It's appreciated. Hope all is well, and thank you for 85 months. Crazy amount of time. I feel called out. I create my code with every word capitalized. Let's see then. Right, lights. Sometimes you gotta go through these just one by one. Dyes will have that in, and then deep slate at the end here. That's about all I can do. Maybe put the torch away. It's all about keeping that inventory clean. Right, now we got to go get an allay and bring it over here, which I'm not looking forward to. Let's be real. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be the least fun we'll have today. So we get an allay into here. Oh yeah, and a copper golem. And a copper golem. Can't forget that. I guess it'd be handy to have a bit of bamboo for the time being. Like, more than that. I haven't even hooked up the redstone out the back yet. Right, a few pieces will go a long way here. Okay, so there's that. We're going to use this space here, I think. Could really do with that torch back. Or not. Right, I'm going to use some cheaty free cam here. Yeah, I had a feeling there was more of this tunnel nearby. Okay, so we've got our tunnel to get to the back and to get into here. Now we just got to bring... Oh, do you know what? I'm going to do the golem first because the LA... You know what the LA's like. So now, because I'm not prepared enough, I have to get out multiple chests. Multiple chests. Like, then I need the axe. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't feel like great game design anymore. Then I need the pumpkin. Jack-o'-lantern. Oh, but because I don't have that, I need the shears. You know? And now my hotbar's full of stuff. Okay, let's go put this guy to work. Do that. I'm just going to wax you straight away. Rather than do the scraping. Yeah, we'll have... Although, actually, maybe orange is good because it's like more contrast. Yeah, let's do more contrast. Dude, this guy walks slow. Yeah, we'll put you like that. You almost blend in a little bit with the mud. Oh, no, actually, I think it needs to go the whole way. I want it to be visible. And you blend in a little too much. Because I'm thinking, like, there's a lot of green around it. But then when it's that shade, it's actually quite close to the mud color. Okay, this is going to be great. Will it work, though? I hope it does. I hope it does. Okay. We've found our way to some random redstone. I'm going in the right direction, trust me. Now this bit is going to annoy me because they will immediately fly out. Wait, where are they? Are they over there now? Oh, they're in the dock as well. This ain't going to go easy. Wait. Yep. Right. No. Back in there. Go on. Wait, where's the bamboo guy over here? Oh, I don't understand what's going on. Oh, the bamboo guy was already outside. Go in there. No, go. Oh my God, go in. Oh, I've got to wait for them to give it to me. Bamboo guy, don't go away. This is so painful. Right. Both of you go into there. Go. Oh, you suck. Ah, they're rubbish. I don't want to play Minecraft anymore. Right, give me them back. Right, now look. They're in here. Come and get them. And you. Oh my God, I've got to stand in here with them, babysit them. Pick up the stone and come in the room. Please. Don't go out. This is my opportunity. Oh, I did it. Oh gosh, I hate it. Right, you're with me. Oh my good. Okay, now this one we're going to use a lead on. Oh, right. One painful moment down. How many more to go? Oh, now I'm in a hole. Fella! Come to the items. Stop hugging the wall! My God. LAs are so annoying. Fly this way, please, sir. I swear, their pathfinding is like, how annoying can I be? I'll do whatever, like, Mojang have crafted some kind of code that knows what annoying is, right? I mean, we talk about, like, Chat GPT, does it understand stuff? LAs know how to be annoying, okay? They're not mimicking human behavior. They actually know how to be annoying. Oh, get down here! Get down here! You are so annoying. For goodness sake. That's it. Stay in here. In this spot. They are so annoying. They are so... Right, now I'm going to throw them that way. Unleash. Now's my chance to escape. Ugh. Because the next thing it does is it comes darting towards you. All right, now we need to go hook it up. Oh my god, this is like moment of truth stuff. Let's take the redstone box with us. Did any of you get annoyed by that LA? Because it annoyed me. King Arcanus. Oh. A copper golem cannot change midair. It has to be on a block. If it's on top of a happy ghast, it might be able to change. Right. Okay, so when this updates that there, we need to get that signal here. The block it powers, yeah, I'm not going to change this block, so I think I'm going to use 2 observers. Although I might want to put them in different positions. Actually, I can probably use redstone dust above that. Or just a note block, so... yeah, just 2 note blocks should do it. Okay, we're going to use Cheaty Free Cam. So now our LA has to go pick up blocks. Or pick up the bamboo. When it gets a full stack, it goes back there. Ren collects the items. You know, they're making their way in. Now, this is stuck on the wrong redstone level, which would suggest other items made their way in. And then it didn't craft another one. So now we're waiting for more things to go in. Right, and you've got some... oh, yes! Do it! Now, what's with the LA, though? Why is the LA being annoying again? It's literally... oh, that's interesting that happened. That's a bit much, isn't it? It's a bit much. So there's more redstone that's required back here. It's gonna make stuff too often. It's just gonna fire those off way too often. It kind of probably does just need to rely on a clock, unfortunately. But I don't think that's a downside because these 2 in here are just unique and fun. One way we can stop the budding is by adding a piston on the opposite side to update it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it this way because I can't... I thought that we might be able to put like a cooldown clock here, but it's just going to fire way too often. So I think at the back here, we'll create some sort of clock that reaches that. I mean, that would be like down at this level. And then go up. I want to use my favorite clock because it's silent. But I never seem to be able to build this from memory. Oh, and you know, I don't have the things to make it. I think we'll leave this... I could say we'll leave it undone, but we got nothing else to do, so I'll just go make... Chat, we need to figure out what we're gonna hang on the stream torch today, right? That's now our new priority. So, suggestions time. I talked about it earlier. Then we got distracted. So if you have any ideas, now's a great time. But, yeah. What mobs can we give items to, right? Have them hold something. Could do a happy gas 5-minute clock. I have no idea what that is. No idea. Copper golem holding a torch. Yeah, I mean, copper golem's like, we've got that, right? Like, that's in the bag. I'm looking for other ideas. Something better, because I think we did copper golem yesterday, but if we don't come up with something, we'll do the copper golem. Baby zombie. I think we need to think more in terms of something we can get our hands on super quick, right? I did wonder, you know what I wondered, and we don't have time to do it. I was thinking about doing a Forever Young, a Ghastling, a Happy Ghast, right? Like a baby one. I thought that would be pretty cool to attach to it, but... Actually, no, I could take the one that I've got out there and leash it, and then just make another one later on. Can turtles go in boats? Well, yes, but you can't leash turtles, but... Forever Baby Bee, they are so tiny. They are. An allay. I think there's already an allay on one. If I can get one, which I can, get one out there. Once you got it leashed, it's not too much of a pain. Right, we got to make. We need stone. We need redstone torches. We need quartz. All that stuff's up top. A baby turtle would be hilariously small, but good luck getting one to hatch. We had one that might have actually hatched. There might be one over there. That might just be like an absolute clutch if we get over there and it's still a baby. So it would be a good idea to go there straight away, wouldn't it? I don't have any quartz here. I've got to go to the Nether to get it. Oh my goodness me. We are not finishing that project today, I tell thee. I tell thee. Proper bow, I tell thee. Okay. Right, so I think I know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna pack up the other project, go check on the turtle, and then make a choice. I don't think we're getting this finished. It's a big distraction. Okay. That one. I was going to say we're missing one, but it's just the redstone box. It's just back here. So quartz from the Nether. Check on the turtle. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Oh yeah, later on I've got to come back and move those items around. Prediction, we're going to get to the turtle and it'll immediately age up. Yeah, that's possible. I mean, I might even be in the process of like renaming a name tag on the anvil or something. Well, that's the same egg, so no, we don't have a baby one. Okay, we don't have a baby. That's fine. Could put a chicken. Chicken! I'm going to take my baby Ghastling and attach it. Oh, wait, let's put a llama on it. I don't think I'm going to do anything with these llamas. I don't know. Ghastling or llama? It's got to be special. I think we should go with the Ghastling. And then I'll bring that fella back. I'll make another one at some point. That could be a little... Aw, you're so cute. You're so cute. Come with me, fella. Come on now. I should be able to walk over there with this guy. I wonder if it would keep up with the Ithonki. Let's see if we can do that. Baby trader llama. Yeah, breed them and name tag it. I'm going to go with the Ghastling. You got to remember, everything always takes longer than you want it to. So, like, I've got this. I've got this now. Hey, look, you can just give Ren the next idea is to put a baby llama on it, right? Dude, what? This guy was, like, following me chronically the other day. I was building, and I was building vertically, and it just would not get away from me. And today, it's like, hey, you know those allays that you love? I'm going to pretend I'm an allay. Oh, it did actually fly over the top for a second then. Now it's caught on the fence. Oh, for goodness sake. I wonder if this thing can be lured by the snowball as well. Aha! I found the secret source. Right, progress must be made. We must get you out of here. Sweet. Very good. What's the stream torch? You're about to find out, my friend. Whoa! Oh, the lead. Did the lead break? Where'd the lead break? Oh, wherever it broke, I don't care. Come on. Come on, don't be fussy. I think maybe it's pathfinding back to its home spot. It's so weird, because the other day I was building up high, and it just would not stop flying in my face. I'd like be placing some blocks, and then, oh look, little ghast in front of me. That's what the allays do, right? Like, you can never get the allays to go exactly where you want, and when you're building, they just get in your face. Yo, so thanks a lot. 114 months. You just booked your flights to see Mumford & Sons in Hyde Park this year. Have a great Sunday, everyone. Awesome, my dude. Hope you enjoy it. Eva Lex in his house. I don't think I've ever listened to Mumford & Sons. Like, I couldn't even tell you a song name. Like, I probably have heard them, but just without knowing it, you know? Yesimi, thank you so much for 38 months. Appreciate you. Thank you for resubscribing. Hope all is good. Gastlings don't have a home spot, but they will pick a random entity to follow, trying to imprint on it. Oh yeah, yeah. See, this is why when you have questions, you just got to refer to the wiki and find the answer and try and retain that knowledge a bit. I remember that from doing snapshots now. I think you're right, yeah. So apparently the Happy Ghast from yesterday is somewhere in this area. Do you see Wells? His base is half loaded. Like, I'm probably going to end up like deleting the chunks and flying around the whole world again just to fix that. It's so annoying, and it's my own fault. So I heard it was somewhere around here. But where, I guess, is the next thing to figure out. Does anyone know where? Chat knows all, apparently. On the Welsh side, okay. The Wells... Wait, you mean the Wells side, right? It's by Wells's entrance. Well, we'll head over there then. I mean, this is a big place, like, you know. Oh. Jump. I can see it now. Still got that guy with us. Yo, that thing is high up. That is high up, son. This is why we shouldn't have faffed around anymore, right? Just grab the Ghastling and get over here, because it's going to take a minute to sort it out. This thing should probably stay up there for the time being. I couldn't imagine trying to drag this thing around. Also, where's the golem that I attached? I feel like if it's gone, it should be reattached. I'm also not entirely confident about how we attach this to one up there. Like, I could attach this to one of the other entities, but I'm a bit concerned about something here not working. Let's go ahead and plop this down here. Oh, for some reason I don't have a lot of scaffolding. Great. Maybe that's just enough to get us up. I guess I can use a pillar. Like, of stone. The golem's dead. Oh my god, it needs to be put back. How did it die? I didn't wax the golem anyway. It was doomed to become a statue. Only if it lands on a block, I guess. Right, so I'm thinking if I shift right click on the sniffer, it's then attached to the sniffer, right? Snowball in the offhand to get it to come closer, yeah. Come close again. And it's lower again. Oh my god. Right. No, that didn't work. Oh, I took a book, but then... I don't think Ren will like that, but now it's attached. Now it's attached. Look at this! I hate it! It's so bad. Oh my god. Needs fixing. What's weird is that my camera account logged in somewhere over there. Oh no, actually, that's not true. I flew over the Joe's. That's... Yeah, so maybe this is like its trail of destruction or whatever. Oh dear. Pass the book to Ren next. I guess I'll have to. Right. Momentary panic, then I realized I had my wings. Ah. Now I got like an annoying mess to clean up. Ah! This is just awkward, isn't it? Maybe if I just land on the gas. Yeah, the gas might be near to the pillar. This isn't particularly hard if you just slow down and focus. I'm just being lazy. I'm trying to wing it. What's Minecraft is not a series of annoying messes? I know. I know, right? So as we fly over this way, you can see the chunks. The chunks are actually clearly messed up near where I flew over to Joe. So maybe the problem isn't everywhere. It's just where I loaded them earlier. So it might be a bit more fixable. Ooh. Cleo's cooking. I like that color transition. That's really cool. It sort of looks like copper at first, but then you realize it's... Cleo's found, like, two very synergizing colors here. That's really cool. I like that palette. Oh, there's more of it over here. Very bold, very saturated, but not too much. Like, almost cartoonish, but not. Like, really nice mix of color. Ah, oh, look at this place. God, that's absolutely glorious. Where did I put the book? The book's gone.
Oh goodness, hold on, my alarm clock's going off.
Hello?
Xisuma boy.
Hi. Ren.
Hi there.
Hey, how's it going, dude?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hi. What's so funny?
I've been watching your stream. I'm just laughing at the mess that is that stream torch. This is your own doing, by the way. You did this.
Yeah, I think it's a good stream torch. It's just...
I mean, it might be one of our best, but it is also... I spent my entire stream yesterday pretty much on the stream torch.
That's brilliant. Yeah, by the way, I stole the book from the LA and then somehow lost it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I lost
wait,
it,
what?
but... Well, I put it in my inventory. Maybe I put it in a shulker box or something? Like, it's no longer in my inventory. I don't know where that book ended up, but it's gone.
Xisuma! Dude, you de-whimsificated the most whimsical
I
part
know.
of that entire stream torch. I'm shocked and appalled.
Well, Ren, you could just do the same thing again, right? Attach an LA with a book. Then there's one with, there's one without. Problem solved.
Well, that would destroy the lore, though, dude.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you're going to do with it, but I attached a ghastling to the LA, and so the LA can't hold a book. Or maybe you just click on it again. Maybe you just give it the book.
Yeah.
Should we try?
Probably.
Have you got a spare book? I mean, you're holding one.
I mean, I can just... This is... we can make another one, I guess?
Yeah. Or just use that one. Or is that like a special one?
Yeah, this is the original.
Ah,
this is
can't.
the
Okay.
original copy. Yeah.
Okay. You got some diamonds here, by
Don't
the
be
way.
looking in my chest, dude. What are you doing? Fiddling around in my bits?
Sorry.
Where is the stream torch, by the way?
I left it over there. So if we grab another book, we can give this a try. And
All right,
fingers crossed.
Okay. Shall we get into a group for this situation?
Yeah. Open
All right.
streaming.
I think I remember how to make the book. I think.
Is it not just a normal book renamed?
I think it can be anything renamed, right?
Okay.
Wait, I need a book. Do you have a book on you right now?
Of course I do.
All right, Xisuma digging into the creative server of his ender chest.
There we go. There's a book.
You are the best.
Do you know what it's
I think
named?
it is... I think it's Ren Book.
Here, chuck it over here. Chuck it at me.
Hold on.
That's it.
Okay.
I can do this.
I think it's Ren book. It's definitely Ren something.
It's Ren book, yeah.
Okay, it's Ren book. Nice.
Then you got to apply the model.
Then you got to apply the models. Bling.
Do you need to do an equipment model? No. No, I don't think you do. So
yeah,
that should be it.
Okay. All right, cool. Oh, by the way, dude, while I've got your creative ender chest available, could I please have 2 name tags?
If I have them, name tags are not Oh, I do. Name tags are not craftable yet. They will be craftable in the next update.
Why, thank you. Okay, give me 1 second here, dude. I need to rename my allies.
How do you feel about that? Do you, like, they've gone from being really rare? I guess not. You trade villagers to get them, don't you?
I mean, I kind of like... Personally, I like items in the game that are unique to biomes or ways to get.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of making everything available, but whatever.
It's the way it's going. It's the way it's going.
Yeah,
it's all right. And
fine.
we've played the game for a long time, so we don't mind it. That you know. Do you remember you used to tear apart a stronghold just to get mossy stone bricks?
Yes.
I don't miss that. I
mean,
miss it.
mossy cobblestone was my favorite block for a really long time, only because you could only get it from
Dungeon spawners.
right?
Yeah.
Remember those days? Yeah, it was so cool.
Now you can craft it with
But,
moss, right? Like they made it so you can craft it with vines, and now you can craft
Yeah.
it with moss blocks. So it's super easy.
Yep. So the new block that I really love in this game is Gilded Blackstone.
Yeah, that one's kind of rare, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can only get it from Stronghold, from whatchamacallit's Bastions.
Ah, that's a good point. So there is still some of
Yeah,
that. Only a
and
little
it's a
bit.
super pretty block too. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool block for sure.
How's your stream been, dude? What you been up to? I saw you were putting together a storage situation for Skizz.
Yeah, I did that, and then I came back to my bamboo farm. I'd say it was mildly less productive than I thought it was going to be, but not terrible. I mean, I actually got some stuff done, so...
Well, it's definitely more productive than my stream yesterday, which was an absolute... Dude, this stream... Oh my goodness, this stream torch is such a... Oh wait, it's got its book again.
It does? Wait, maybe I accidentally gave it back to it and didn't realize. I was like, what? It does have it back. Or maybe it was like an inventory desync thing where for a moment it looked like I took the item, but actually I didn't because I attached the leash. I bet that's what's happened.
No, that was definitely not what happened. It was an Xisuma brain moment. That's what happened.
Okay, yeah. If you say so, Ren. I will watch the footage back.
I saw you take the book. It was in your hotbar.
Yeah, but I mean, like that could have been like an inventory desync thing or something.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
all right.
I want you to stay up there for a minute, right? Oh god, there's mobs everywhere. It's a scar area. It's a scar area. Not safe.
Careful, dude.
Are they on me?
Incoming creeper, dude.
For real?
Incoming!
Oh! Shoot! You see, the problem there is that shouting creeper was the ultimate troll. So I'm like, if someone shouts creeper at that particular moment, it's like, I'm not so sure. Okay, you watching my back?
Dude. You know I would never troll you, dude. Come on now.
I would say the same to you, but one of my missions this season is to be more cheeky. To be more mischievous.
To me, dude.
Yeah,
Even
to anyone.
Me. Oh, okay.
No one's off limits. Let's go stand on that ghast.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, I got the... Oh, I'm terrible.
Plonk.
I could have right-clicked on it.
Walter the non-whimsical ghast.
Right.
Awesome. Okay.
Let's glance into the sky together. You got to keep that hat on because it's glorious.
Yep. Wait, I need my book then too. Hold on, we got to go full whimsy here, dude.
Hang on, I'm having trouble pressing buttons all of a sudden.
Wait, are you trying to get a screenshot or something?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, wait. You got to get under my hat, dude. Let's get you under the hat. You're gonna have to crouch, I think.
Okay. I'm having trouble with the buttons. There we go. There we go. Hi. There we go. Is that good?
There we go. Beautiful.
Nice. All right, Ren. What you got planned? What you got planned?
Well, I've got to find something whimsical for the stream torch.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
So that's the whole of your stream.
Yeah, I was messing around with alloys yesterday for the first time. I've actually never really used them at all for anything.
Oh, they're cool and annoying.
They are pretty cool. So I had this cool idea of building, because I need a bunch of green dye for my biome.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about building like a very simple cactus farm that just automatically drops the cactus bits down onto a platform that an LA picks up the cactus bits and puts them in a chest. Would that work?
I feel like I'm going to steal your idea because I need to build a cactus farm.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, it would. The allies might drift up into the cactus and take damage, but they also heal themselves. I'd say just go for it, like.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Because if they don't collect it,
yeah,
then all the cactus will still drop down, won't it? So,
well,
you know,
they might float up. That's so annoying, dude.
see if they can fit between the gap that you'll have left at the bottom, right? Because you'll be putting blocks around the top of the cactus. The items will fall down, and if you can get a block that sits between like sand and iron bars or something like that without connecting, maybe fence gates, then the cactus can fall down and the allays can't go up.
Will an alley go through an open trapdoor?
I think so, but a fence gate will sit between two blocks in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, okay. Let me.
Okay.
I'm gonna show.
Okay.
Right. I need you to craft me a fence gate. So.
Sure.
Use some mangrove.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, and then we got sand in here. We've got a visitor. Get out of here, you scamp!
Kill it with fire, Xisuma.
I need a fire aspect sword. This is not sand, but you'll see my point. So then put the fence. Well, the fence gate doesn't go in the middle.
Okay.
I've got a different block for that, but
yeah.
Place them in the gaps so they're like the
They're
other way.
this.
The other way.
The other way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I saw.
So,
Yeah.
Higher up above is where, like, imagine there's the cactus and then there's some other stuff going on. Like, above the cactus is where you're going to have your iron bars like that, so they clip and they fall, right?
Yeah.
Then you can't have blocks at this level because of it'll break the cactus. So then those items need to fall down this gap here and fit.
I see. Yep.
But the alley
Through the
can't
fence.
come back up. Yeah. So what you're going to have to do is make sure that the hitbox of whatever you put here, this could be a fence post, which is smaller. You got to make it so that is, that the items from the cactus falling down aren't going to land on the top of it, right?
Okay. Gotcha,
I can see. Yeah, you're doing the test. So
yeah.
throw an
The item
item
will
at
never
it.
get stuck on top of that. Oh, I guess it can get stuck on top of the fence sometimes.
Hang on. If you stand back for a second, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So this up here then might need to be also a fence gate, right? But that's what you're going to have to figure out. The hitbox sizes are going to be where this thing trips up a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, it might be not a lossless farm, but who cares, right? It's like infinitely creating stuff over time. So
Yes.
who cares?
Do you have one iron bar on you?
Yes. Boop.
Thank you. I need to put that back in because it's a filter.
Ah.
Yeah, otherwise I
That
end
was
up with
actually
the
an
wrong
important
items
iron
in
bar.
here when I do the sorting stuff.
By the way,
Okay.
X, you'll be very proud of me. I'm starting to use bundles very
Yay!
effectively.
Have you
I
been
have
to
a
the
bundle
shop?
with. I have not been to the shop. No.
Oh, please visit the
Okay.
shop.
Okay.
That's okay. You do that for me on stream, yeah? Go visit my shop.
No, dude. I'm doing that
No?
on my next episode. That's
Okay.
episode. That's episode vibes.
All right. Awesome.
Heck yeah, dude.
You get a free bundle at the end with loads of cool stuff in it as well. So,
Hey!
Great reason to
free
go.
bundles.
all right,
Yay.
dude. I got to bounce. I'm
All
running
right,
late.
Sweet dude. Yep.
Have a great
one.
stream. I'll send the people over now.
All right, sweet bro. All right, X,
Take
have
care,
a great day,
dude.
dude.
Bye bye.
Well, see you later.
Had to do a little bit of engineering with Ren there, people. Always like figuring that stuff out, but I am running late. I am on. Yeah, I gotta go. Like right now. So see ya. Bye bye.